What's up, everybody? It's Grim, and welcome to another episode of The Very Informed Gamer. I am going to bring to you all of the news that's fit to report in gaming here today. And today I want to talk about all the awesome games coming to the Nintendo Switch. That's right. Everybody's favorite system right now is the Nintendo Switch. It's the #1 selling system in the entire universe. Not one person can sell more systems than this here Nintendo Switch. They are selling so many Switches that I don't even care about this Switch anymore. I can just throw it right over my shoulder and give no craps about my Switch because I just buy more. They're so bountiful, they're so easy to find. But we want to talk about new games coming to the Switch. And what kind of games are coming to the Switch? The first one announced is called Cuphead. And people are pumped. People are so hype for the Cuphead. This is one of the coolest games I've ever played. I played with Attack Slug over on his channel, Perplexing Pickles. And what you do is, you put a cup on your head, and then you run around and you try to beat the board while having a cup on your head, while your friends try to smack the cup off your head. And you're running around and it's all crazy, and and then there's water in the cup, and if the water happens to spill on your crotch, it looks like you peed your pants. So you do not want to get that cup knocked off your head when you're playing the Cuphead. Let's talk about more games coming to the Nintendo Switch. We have Apex Legends, except this one's going to be called Apex Ultimate, and there's going to be a lot of Apex-y things happening in this game. It's all about the Apex, and when you get to the Apex, you become the ultimate Apex of the universe. It's going to be one of the sickest games coming to the Nintendo Switch. Holiday season 2019. Get your pre-orders in now. Use discount code GRIM wherever you pre-order your video games, such as Toys R Us, such as KB Toys, all the best stores that sell video games. Using discount code GRIM to save 10%. As a matter of fact, all right, I'm going to drop you a little secret here. Don't tell anybody. We can't put this information out on the internet everywhere. It's just between me and you. Discount code GRIM's Toy Show will save you 100%. You get it free. Apex Ultimate Legends, free at Toys R Us. Discount code GRIM's Toy Show. All right, we're back to the action here. Now, another game I want to talk about is it's called Red Dead Redemption. This game has been making waves all over the video game community, all over PlayStation 4, all over Xbox One, and it's finally coming to the Nintendo Switch. And you're saying, wait a minute, Grim, how is this even possible? Well, they're mixing up the gameplay a little bit. It's actually going to be a game about my wife. Red Dead Redemption is the story of my redheaded wife, heel wife, the period dragon, as we call her, running around trying to get redemption for the fact that she goes in full-blown period mode every month. She runs around the house, she's like, I need my redemption, or I'm gonna be dead. And that's what happened to this game. It's coming to the Nintendo Switch. It will be out early October, just in time for Halloween, just in time for the horror and the terror that you want in the month of Halloween. Red Dead Redemption. The next game we're going to talk about it's a variation of Fortnite coming to the Nintendo Switch. It's coming at the end of summer 2019, and it's called Fortnite. This is the Fortnite game where you run around, but instead of a gun, you run around with your pants down, your butt blasting people, you shoot them in the face with flatulence. It's called Fortnite. It's aimed for all ages, even though there's going to be butts and that kind of thing. It is going to be one of the greatest games coming to the Nintendo Switch. The history of the system. You're not gonna find a better game than this. It's just gonna be amazeballs, and I am super hyped to play Fortnite. Now, if you are a Fortnite fan, you're gonna say, but what about the forts? Well, you can fart in the forts. That's one of the best things about this game. You can fart in the forts. You can still build the forts. And then you fart in them, and essentially turning the fort into a fart Dutch oven style. If you're not familiar with what a Dutch oven is, that's when you're laying in bed, say with your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whoever, and you fart under the covers, and then you pull the cover up over her head so she has no choice but to sniff the fart. He or she, whoever you happen to have in your bed, it's totally fine. You're gonna fart them out with a Dutch oven. Same thing, same premise going on in Fortnite. Look for that at your local retailers. Discount code GRIM's Toy Show saves 100%. Absolutely. Now, there's a lot more games we need to discuss right here tonight on The Educated Gamer. We have so many Switch games coming. There's another one, and it's called Switch Force. Now, you're wondering, what is this Switch Force game? Well, Switch Force is when you take your Switch... Well, let me find my Switch. Oh, it's right here. Good. Okay, let me show you here. And what you're going to do on this Switch Force game is you have to actually run around with the physical game. And you know how it has the motion things on the sides like this, right? In Switch Force, you're flying an airplane. But you're going to be playing against a friend. Multiplayer. It can't be online. Your multiplayer has to be in your house. They should have been calling it Switch Force in your house because your friends need to be in your house. And what you do is, as you're flying around, you got to jut them in the face like this. And then that knocks them out. And then you win the Switch Force game. It's gonna be awesome. It's coming soon. In addition to all those epic titles coming to the Switch in this year in 2019, be on the lookout for Assassin. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get my facts wrong. Forgive me if I get a fact wrong. Let me know in the comments below if I got any of these facts wrong. It's actually called Assassin's Apollo Creed. And what this game is it's Apollo Creed from the Rocky series trying to be an assassin. And he's running around and he's trying to assassinate people with only his boxing gloves. He walks around, he's like, and if he dies, he dies, he dies, he dies. It's going to be one of the coolest games. You guys are going to be so excited for Assassin's Apollo Creed. It's going to be a great game. And it's only available on Nintendo Switch, exclusive. You won't find it on PlayStation. You won't find it on Xbox. You won't find it on Stadia. Only on the Switch. Oh, this isn't the Switch. Where'd the Switch go? Oh, the hell with it. Okay, so, now we got WWE 2K20. We'll be launching this October. Holiday system coming to the Switch. It's going to be ported over. It's going to be great. It's going to be arcade style. And it's going to feature all of your favorite superstars. Not just some of your favorite superstars. I have it on good authority that Tommaso Ciampa will be in the game, even though he's going to be out injured for the entire year and won't be back until you're pre-ordering WWE 2K 2021. Tommaso Ciampa on the Switch edition of WWE 2K20. It's going to have the Riot mode, the mode that me and Samoa Joe sat in the WWE Performance Center. We invented it ourselves. It's going to be called Riot mode, and you're going to be able to run around, burn down the arena. You're going to burn down the fans. It's going to be fun. It's just like all these other games where you run around and kill people. Here, you're trapping them in the arena. You're lighting them on fire. It's going to be an awesome game. It's wrestling, it's murder, it's a lot of fun. Also, we have a game called Call of Duty. Brand new game, you've probably never heard of it. It's coming to the Switch. Let me explain to you what this game is. It's called Call of Duty. Basically, it's like a war game, right? And you know, you would think you'd be running around, shooting people, you know, yelling profanities into your microphone. But no, that is not what this game's about. And I know you've never heard of this before. Call of Duty. Basically what it is, you're stuck in traffic and you really gotta poop. And the mission is to get home before you crap your pants. A timer at the top of the screen is going off. Remember like that TV show 24? Bloop, bleep, bloop, bleep. The poop is gonna come out. There's no holding it back. You're gonna crap your pants unless you get home in this game called Call of Duty. You don't want to make a duty in your drawers. You gotta get home and make the duty in the toilet. It's the only way to survive the game. Very difficult, extremely fun. How are you gonna fight your way through traffic? Maybe you're gonna steal a motorcycle. Maybe you're just gonna go crap in the woods on the side of the road. Wherever you gotta make your duty, wherever that duty calls, is where you're gonna go in Call of Duty. Yet another game coming to the Nintendo Switch this year is called Far Cry. Far Cry is when your girlfriend's crying and she's really far away and you need to get home to console her. And what you're trying to say is, well, Grim, that sounds like it's going to be a far cry from a good game. Because this game teaches you life lessons, because we've all been there. Well, unless you virgins out there. We've all been there where our girlfriend's home crying and we're an hour away. And I'm like, man, this is a game of Far Cry. She's crying, I'm here, she's there, I'm stuck. I can't even give her the bone to make her better. So what you try to do is you try to get home as quick as you can. It's got that timer, bloop, bleep, bloop, bleep. You gotta get home. You gotta satisfy your girlfriend. You gotta make her feel better. Not satisfy her in, you know, that way. I mean satisfy her in make her stop crying. And how do you make a girl stop crying? Bring her chocolates. take off your pants. You know, one of those things that would satisfy your girlfriend. You know, only you would know. The game has all different kinds of options. Coming to the Switch, it's going to be one of the coolest games that there's ever been. And finally, coming to the Switch at the end of the year is all the new 2K franchises. We got basketball, we got baseball, we got football, we got Madden, you know, all those football games, and they're gonna have all your favorite teams, like the San Francisco Hornets, the Chicago Celtics, the New York Browns, all those teams that you guys love. You know, oh, and you know, the new expansion team, the Florida Farts. They're coming. They're one of the greatest teams in the history of basketball. And what they're going to do is they're going to be playing against the New England Patriots in one of the greatest basketball games of all time. They're going to the Super Bowl. These Florida Farts playing basketball in the Super Bowl this year. And that's why they're going to be in this game. Guys, you don't want to miss all these great games coming to the Switch. Please like this video. Let me know your thoughts on all these games coming in the comments below. Again, if I botched a fact, please alert me to the fact of, you know, maybe Grim, you made a little mistake here. You know, there's a lot of research. There's a lot of articles to read. Sometimes my wires get crossed, especially when I'm here trying to bring you guys the best news content I possibly can of the video game system. The Educated Gamer will be here a couple times a week, bringing you the greatest video game. What do we play? Video games? Yeah. Consoles, Stadia, meatballs, pizza, and other PlayStation and Xbox fun. All right here on The Educated Gamer. Don't miss it. Subscribe, like the video, and if you're not down with that, I got 3 words for you. Eat it. Yeah. I really can't believe I couldn't find my Switch earlier, and I was holding up that other unit. But I finally did find my Switch. Here it is. So there it is, the Nintendo Switch. Coming soon. All kinds of games this year.